Hey, what's up, everybody? I welcome you guys to today's video. So, if you are a chess fan, you are a chess lover, you might have heard the name Paul Morphy as well as Louis Paulson. Like these both were the super GMs of the 19th century, the top class players. So let's feature their game. Paul Morphy has the black pieces, and Paul Morphy made an exceptional move which seemed impossible. Louis Paulson didn't saw it coming, didn't even imagine that. That is the reason it is called a nightmare. Because like it is a nightmare. No one imagines that, and it's like if sheer destruction. That's it. Let's see. Before e5. Knight of 3 knights. Like this is all 4 knight setup. Now over here it might win look like a free knight, but no. So he plays rook e8, like kicking out the bishop. Furthermore kicking the bishop and winning back the pawn. There is an X-ray vision, like you need to play e6 to defend this pawn. Perfect triangle. Oh, as soon as c3 is played, d3 becomes a weakness. So Paul Morphy occupies it with the queen. e4 kicking out the bishop. This move is played to trap the bishop. So Paulson ain't, Morphy is a super GM. He saw it coming. Furthermore, like trying to create some discovered checks or trying to double up. Like I saw this game and I don't understand the purpose of rook a2. I don't understand. He doubles up. He offers a queen trade. Buckle up. This is where comes the sheer destruction. Like computer might have even not thought it. Feel free to guess that move. Oh, it seems like a queen lost, but no. Remember this rook. Check. Only move left. Oh yeah. I'm not threatening to take your to take your rook. I'm threatening to mate. How? Like if a slow move is played, it's a mate. So Paulson is a super GM. He saw it coming. He didn't play a slow move. He played this. So this is the only move left because how? Like let's go a step back. If he plays this, check, takes, mate. If he plays this, straight away mate. So he played over there. Like the next move, bishop g2, winning this pawn, going over there. You cannot go on the e5 because of the rook, so he retreat back and he plays this. So the king needs to go on h1 and let the kings get freezed. King gets freezed on h1. He cannot move, like it's paralyzed. So ladies and gentlemen, this move is checkmate. So the only way to stop it was to sacrifice the queen. That is what happened. So over here Morphy has 2 extra pawns. So this should be winning, but he's Morphy, he has more potential. He wanted the game to end quickly like a snap. See, I told you rook a2 and rook a1. These were the 2 waste moves. I don't really understand. It's me, I don't understand. Like there might be a purpose to it, but I don't understand. h6. So guys, this is the last move of the game which black played and white resigned. The move is bishop to e3. Why? Like if you take this rook, you mate yourself. So to defend that mate, moreover I'm threatening to mate you. So this is some things like he plays this, you take. So now assumingly if you take the bishop, seemingly like there's a chance, no way. Like you will lose the other rook, you played a2 and a1. If you like arguably take this, but still rook down you are gonna lose. And let's go back a bit, like over here this, suppose if you decide not to take, like after this you decide not to take and play a slow move like this, you get mated. Like, you get mated. There is no other things left. Like what is the other, like tell me, like if this is played you get mated. So this was sheer complete. I don't have words to say. Like, what was this? Like, I think Paul Murphy calculated all of this, but I still think Rook A1, A2. And see, the best part about the game was this bishop didn't even move. Louis Paulson had a bishop 3 points worth material he didn't move, a rook worth 5 points which moved two moves, and a rook which castled and moved a square. Like rook moved a lot. Okay, this rook moved a lot, but still these two pieces were like not participating in the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy the video. And don't forget, I stream every day at twitch.tv/tiredhistory. The links are in the description, and most of the games are also in the description. Bye bye.